Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a little spooky video, so don't get it twisted. However, this is going to be a little different than what I've done before, just in the sense of I love reading spooky stories, okay? However, if I do the same thing over and over again, you get burnt out, I get burnt out. It's a lot of back and forth. So without further ado, let's get started with the scariest things caught on camera. Okay, already it's saying don't watch alone, so I'm so glad you're watching with me. Of course, I'm filming this at night, which just immerses me even more into the experience, and hopefully you are too.
The purpose of the video is to show an ice machine that she recently purchased, as there's something about it that creeps her out. The ice maker, according to her, makes a very strange noise during the late hours of the night. What was supposed to be a short, random video turned out to be a terrifying clip that Pershka has recently taken down for unknown reasons. She didn't say why she took down the clip, but it seems that the video itself says it all.
So in this clip here, it looks like this ice maker is making a really weird sound. So the girl goes in the middle of the night to record the ice making this sound. I don't know who to show. So I wasn't really scared when I was watching this. I was like, okay, it's going to be something stupid, going to be this, that, or the other. And then I watched it first and I didn't see it.
Like a scene out of a horror movie, Pershka walks into the kitchen
Wait,
and captures for just a split second the figure of a little girl.
Okay, I'm not really scared of this, but ooh. Okay, I did see that. So these types of videos specifically, I don't really love, because it's like there's obviously an entity there. Well, actually not obviously, but there seems to be an entity there, but it's so quick that shadows all the time do form different things. Our eyes play tricks on us, blah blah blah. It does look like a little girl. So does that make it scarier or less scary? I don't know. However, it said that this girl took down her clip, which is always a little suspicious. Like, why would you do that? Okay, what are we rating that one, guys? I don't know. I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10 because it could definitely be something, but it's so hard in situations like that. Maybe the shadows just look like something weird. For some reason, I'm being a little skeptical. We have to be a little skeptical here, okay? Okay, so they're saying that there's this abandoned building in Massachusetts that was an asylum back in the day. And of course, as the story goes, as these stories often do, they were severely mistreated. I always think these things hold energy, if not ghosts, and a lot of times ghosts, right? But that's kind of my vibe on here. But this is supposed to be, I guess, so this is a security guard, they were saying, that took this footage, but this place is like notorious for teenagers to show up, or people in general just to break in illegally because they hear rumors. Okay, this is the basement. Okay. I mean, creepy place. Nothing so far. Okay. Ooh, this place is very scary. Very scary. Wait, I'm scared. What are we looking for? Yeah, I didn't see anything. I did see... Okay. Cut the cameras. This is like... I did think, like, when he showed that, I think I saw that light. It's like a reflection. I was like, is that something? Maybe I'm too skeptical for this. I believe in ghosts, guys, but like, I think these are very scary locations for sure. You couldn't catch me doing all this by myself, like recording or whatever, but I don't see anything. Is that crazy? Yeah. But also, again, he had his shadow. Like when he turned the corner, you could like it scared me. He had his like phone out and his shadow, so I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, so they're saying there's no way that a trespasser could be inside. Okay, legally not. There's also squatters, I guess. That's true. I didn't even think about that possibility, but like they could be a squatter too. I don't know. That's a hard one. Guys, we need to find some juiciness. The juice. I just like that one even more. I hate to be a negative Nancy, but like what are we talking about? I don't know. That guys, I might give that a 3 out of 10 just for like pure ambiance of that was a very scary place. If I was there, I would be feeling all kinds of energies, all kinds of people, ghosts, and things like that. But I don't know. I don't really know if that's anything. I don't know. I want to hear your guys' opinion. So tell me too of like, rate yours. Rate your experience and how you would rate these. So this video I'm watching by Bizarre Bub, Scary Comp V82. He's got a lot of these cool videos from people. I guess he posts a lot of these, so check him out because his commentary is very helpful. Apparently he doesn't, the person who sent this to him, he doesn't know, the person who sent this to him, that person doesn't know where this video came from. So that's already kind of fishy off the dome. But this is supposedly like a video from a driveway of someone, a driveway camera. So let's see.
The video seems to have come from a CCTV camera that was placed in front of a driveway. Everything appears to be normal until you notice the two strangers that are standing outside the owner's home. They come into view as the owner beams them with the car headlights, presumably as an attempt to scare them off. This, however, doesn't work. They're still there while eerily standing still. It is at this point, though, where things get really creepy. Watch.
I just saw myself. Guys, so what the fuck was that? Oh, so this is like a TikTok. This is Miss TikTok. She's dancing to the music.
Janet immediately ran away and called the police, but they were unable to find the man. However, something strange had happened. While Janet was running away, the door in front of her suddenly opened by itself. She didn't notice it at the time.
I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no fucking idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened, so.
Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. It's okay. It's okay. She left her cat behind, by the way, again. I'm scared, girl. This is like, probably a cheaper apartment. Wait, okay. What just happened? Oh, I'm sorry. I hit my tooth. What? There was
This
someone.
time-
Okay. Janet, I would be getting the hell out of Dodge. Ooh, I just got chills. The fact that I didn't even realize that first, I think I'm taking so much in at once. I'm like looking for what I'm supposed to be watching. Watching that over, holy shit. Okay, guys, question. And I want your honest answers. If, would you rather have a live person in your house or a ghost in this scenario? Probably a ghost, right? But that's my opinion. But it's like both are so scary in such different ways, and one feels like you have a better chance of getting away, right? Than the other. Both are terrifying in such different ways. What happened in this? Where is this? I have so many questions. I want to interview this Janet person.
Once again, she called the police. They searched the entire house but found no one. Janet spent the whole night at her neighbor's home and was unable to return to her house. But a few days later, she returned to the house with her friend, and this is what happened.
That house is insanely haunted, Miss Janet. Leave. And the person said, this is Mr. Horror. They said that a lot of people are telling her to leave. If she stays at this point, she hates herself. Like she wants to put herself in harm's way, either with a physical being or a spiritual being. But also, who knows her financial situation? Who knows, what's going on in that aspect? But this is scary. Honestly, girl, if you're in a lease, you might have a reason to get out of your lease. This is another TikTok one. Maybe should I do scary TikToks and react to those? That would be so fun. If you want me to do that, let a girl know. Okay, I'm sorry. So there's two girls. It's like in the middle of the night or early in the morning. They're in the forest. It looks like they are from a different part of the world than I'm from, but that seems scary regardless, right? Like, what's going on?
Naliligaw. Wala ni mga kasama namin. Pero yung mga kasama namin, kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila.
Again with these semi-transparent black shadow. I'm gonna keep watching to make sure I don't miss anything, but I believe that this is a creepy scenario, but I also don't know if that is a person or an entity following them. It's weird. I'm gonna say it's weird till the cows come home, but is it like a demon or a spirit? I don't know. Okay, let's do one more and then I'll be done. Because this has to deal with animals, a dog, and I 100% believe that animals and babies or younger children see the world a different way than we adapt to see the world. And I do think that they can see different things than we can see with the naked eye. That's my 2 cents of the matter. So I'm really interested in this one. Okay, the dog doesn't want to come inside the house. Very scary. It's like standing really strangely, or is that just me? Like it looks like kind of hovered down, which makes me think that the dog is scared.
Nigel, what are you doing? Nigel.
Oh, are those eyes? Yeah. Yeah, those are eyes. It does. It seems like the dog is like frozen in a very weird position. Again, this could be some kind of animal. It does look like yellow eyes. However, this could be some kind of animal. I don't know this dog. I don't know how they typically act. Probably not like this, but towards maybe an animal that is an equal size of them. Maybe another wolf or coyote, or maybe they saw a squirrel, which I doubt in this situation. Or maybe it was an entity. All I can say for certain is looking at this dog is very frightened by something. So my brain goes to it's the dog size or larger. Something that the dog isn't familiar with. And the eyes, of course, they add 5 layers of fear on this. This is a very scary video. Not as scary as the whole Janet saga, but I like it. I like it better than some of the other ones we watched. I would still give it a 5 out of 10. Maybe I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because it involves a dog. And I do think that they have instincts and senses that we couldn't even imagine to have. So, that being said, that concludes tonight's spooky video. If you guys like this, let me know. Put a like, put a subscribe. I've really appreciated growing a small but committed little fan base. I don't know. I really love doing these videos. Hopefully that comes through the camera, through the screen. If you guys like these videos, let me know. If you want me to do more of the Reddit spooky stories kind of stuff and not this, let me know that as well. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.